Stormers 34, Munster 19. Huge result in front of their loyal fans out in Cape Town. Good result, massive result. Shows that on any day, anyone in this competition can beat anyone. Stormers bottom of the log, Munster really high up on the ladder, and Stormers come away with a great win. Good result for them. Shows how competitive this competition is at the moment, the URC. Anyone can beat anyone. We've seen in past results across the board. Really good for competition across the ladder. Anyone can beat anyone at home. It kind of favors the home teams, but it's good to see. It's good to have this competitive games each weekend, week out. Before we get into it, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the game. Who played well? Who didn't? Who was your man of the match? And hit that subscribe while you're there. And let's get into it. So start with Stormers. Look, going into the game, I feel like Coach Dobson was kind of running out of excuses. Going into this game, Munster, one of the favourites to win the competition. So it's a tough ask going into it. Yes, you're playing at home, so you're a little bit favourites, but they've done really well. And it just shows when the style of how Stormers want to attack, how they want to play the game, when that comes off, when it pulls off, it's good rugby and can be winning rugby as well. So like I said, they looked very good shifting the ball. When they do those offloads, the passing just before contact, the passing during contact. So after contact is made, little offloads like that. When that does come off, it looks beautiful, man. Sometimes they did push the pass here or there, but still it's very attractive rugby, and the style that we've kind of always known Stormers to play, that attacking, free-flowing style of play. Intercept by Hartzenberg, I think this is off the back of strong defense from the Stormers. While their attack was really good, they're getting the offloads and players in motion. There's always options. Their defense was really good as well. Really staying connected, pushing up off the line, and then making those one-on-one tackles as well. It kind of forced, for this intercept, it kind of forced Munster into making those errors. It was a poor pass. Then Crowley tried to throw a poor pass, kind of just shoveling shit passes, and Hartzenberg went the length of the field to score. I thought the lineouts for the Stormers was a bit of an issue. Just not connecting. There's a lot of overthrows, a lot of not straights. Probably one of Dweba over the past few seasons, one of his weak points. He's really good with ball in hand, strong carries, does a lot of work off the ball as well. But his throw-ins at lineout, really not the best. Something to work on for sure. Other than the lineouts, the forwards, Stormers forwards, get through some work, man. The BJ Dixons, the Schickelings, the Audrey Smiths, the Dwebers, like I said, the Neetling Fouchiers, these guys get through a ton of work. They pick and goes, the carries that they make off 9, off 10, and then hitting rucks as well, work really well together as a unit. And that's helped them score. That's off the back of the forwards doing really, really strong work together. Like I said, playing as a unit. They got that try right before kind of near halftime to take the lead. And then there was a massive missed opportunity right before halftime, a 5-meter line out, and the ball got lost in that maul. Just like, even though they ended up winning by almost double up the points, there's a few opportunities that they let slip where they could have scored a ton of more tries. And that's a good thing. I feel like that's a good thing to see, that we are creating all these opportunities. We just need to start converting them now. And then they still won by such a big margin. And like, when the passes do stick, it looks beautiful. Ruanel's try, his first try, Hartzenberg come around from the corner to create that overlap coming from depth. So defense is seeing a picture, and then all of a sudden it's a different picture. So he's come around the corner from depth, created that one-man overlap, and Ruanel goes over in the corner. And then the late intercept from Ruanel as well, just again off the back of, Yes, firstly, Munster had to pull something out of a hat to try and get a bonus point loss or something. They were running the ball from their own 22, but then Stormers' defense as well, getting right up in their faces, smothering them in that regard, and then Ruanel picking up that loose pass to go and score, and kind of the icing on the cake to a really good win for the Stormers. I thought Damien Willemse was fantastic. He's kicked 100% off the tee. His kicking out of hand was really good as well to touch, just in during play kicks. And then we all know his attacking ability with ball in hand, but just still, how he can still just beat players at will. Ball in two hands. His step is it's so electric, that step. So in 1 minute he's here and a second later he's gone. He's already past you. You're looking for him. He was really good in that regard. And then making line breaks, line break assists as well. So half getting through or putting guys in holes and putting guys away. And then that drop goal as well, just to put a little icing on his cake of a man of the match performance. Damien Willemse. Hats off, young fella. Going over to Munster, and I've written down here, I was just about to say how precise they were on attack, their execution, ball in two hands, ball out in front for the forwards. They've got the options inside, outside, out the back. And then they go and under pressure, they throw bad passes and Hartzenberg gets the intercepts. They were on a roll there, Munster were, but Stormers stopped them in their tracks. I thought there was a missed opportunity with Crowley's forward pass to Haley. Again, the rush defense of Stormers was that precise. Munster having to throw those long balls, and sometimes you pull it off, but other times the ball goes forward. Haley was untouched over, but it was a forward pass. I did like Munster's attack off 9, like I mentioned there. The 9 has Connor Murray has that many options. He's hitting that pod of 3 or he's hitting the furthest guy. Those guys are always, the ball is out in front, ball in two hands. Defender's not sure. Is he going to take the ball to the line? Is he going to pop up to the inside player or to the outside player, or is he going to throw it out the back? Just the execution on that. And I think Ireland as well at the international stage, one of the best at executing those plays, the forward plays off 9. And it's really, really good to watch. Farrell's try for Munster was fantastic rugby. Great left foot kick from Crowley to start it off. Good kick chase. Charge down. Stormers still had the ball here. It was about 10 meters out. What Munster did here beautifully was, firstly, they didn't dive on the player when he got the ball back, waited for him to get up, tackled him to the ground, outnumbered them at the ruck there. Everyone stayed on their feet, drove past the ball, Byrne picked it up, and try in the corner. Lovely, lovely awareness of surroundings, but also just execution at the ruck, not going off their feet, keeping technically very sound at the ruck. They're knowing if we blast this ruck here, we can get hands on the ball and play and score in the corner, and did that really, really well. I thought the set piece was good for them. Strong maul, scored off the maul. And it's such an attacking threat to have the maul. So when you're 5 meters out, the opposition don't know, do we try and stop the maul? Do we try and go and disrupt their line out? If we miss that, they're going to kill us with the maul. Do we try and set with the maul, but then they play a variation off that? It's good to have a strong maul when it comes to attacking base from the line, especially 5 meters out, because the opposition is like, they've got 2, 3, 4, 5 options that they have to try and defend now. But it's not to be for Munster. A good result for the Stormers when they march on. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this game. I really enjoyed it. It was good to see not that many people at Cape Town Stadium, but I'm sure it'll pack up soon. Good win for the Stormers. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought. And I'll see you next time. Bye.